Hola amigos, bien o no. Saludos otra vez desde Medellín. Tema de hoy, palabras que tienen el mismo sonido, pero muy diferente significado. Ese es el tema de hoy. So, here we are. Hello again from Medellín. Today we're going to talk about words that sound like each other, but actually have a very different meaning. If we're going to be really technical about this is what are called homophones, which is a very scientific word in the sense of homo as in the same and phones as in something that a sound. So homophones, or words that have the same sound but critically are spelt differently and have different meanings. So this is something we have to be conscious of when we're listening, because the only way we can tell which of these words it is by the context, the meaning of the sentence generally that we're talking about. Can be confusing. Let's show you with some examples. Hopefully this will be a bit clearer. Let's look at the first pair. Here and here. Here and here. Well, the first one, here, really means, in Espanol, aquí, the place, el lugar, the place. And the second one, here, really in Spanish means escuchar, to hear. Let's give an example of how we would use these. So, we're talking about the place. I am here. I am here in this place. I am here. We're talking about the sound. It's I can hear you. I can hear you. Here and here. Let's try the other one. Meat and meat. Meat and meat. Well, the first one, M-E-A-T, is carne, the food, meat. Second one, M-E-E-T, is encuentro. Right, we are going to meet somebody. Let's give an example of that. She doesn't eat meat, she's a vegan. She doesn't eat meat, she's a vegan. Or, if I use the other sense of meet, where shall we meet? Where shall we meet? What place? Where shall we meet? Sea and sea. If we spell this with an A, we mean el mar, the sea. If we spell it with two E's, we mean, in the sense of vision, to see. So we have, I like to live by the sea. I like to live by the sea. Or use the other sense of it, I can see you. I can see you. Break and break. Break and break. So the first sense of break is, in a sense, freno. Like you're in your car, push the brakes to stop you. Second sense, break is como romper, to break something. I'll show you that. So literally, if you're in the car, you're going too fast, you're going to hear something like brake, brake, like stop, stop, brake. Or if we use the other sense of it, like we don't want to damage something, be careful, don't break it. Don't damage it, don't break it. Where and where. Where and where. Now this one actually there are really three different ways we can use these. The first word, where, generally we use this for our clothes. But also we can use this if we're using an item and we've literally worn it out. So it's effectively lots of use over time, and now it's basically finished or not in use anymore because it's become damaged over time. So it's like a wearing down over a period of time. And the other way we can use the word, if we spell it with an H, is again lugar. Where? Where are you? Yeah. So the first word is either vestir, or what we're wearing, desgastado in the sense of we've used it up or it's not useful anymore because of the wear, it's been used too much. And the last sense is lugar. Let's give some examples of that. So we have, what shall I wear? What shall I wear? What shall I wear? Or, where are you going? Where are you going? The other way you will hear it, because I forgot to write that on the board, if we use in the sense of desgastado, we would use it in the sense of wear and tear. We use this phrase quite a lot, wear and tear. Wear and tear is when you have an object that you use a lot, over time it's not useful anymore because literally it just gets worn out. There's no more of it left to do the thing it's supposed to do. So that means it's become broken really because of wear and tear. Everyday use. So that's the other way we would use wear. Peace and peace. Peace and peace. So first sense of it, paz. The second sense is parte. Let's give some examples of that. So they have agreed to make peace. They have agreed to make peace. They're not arguing anymore. They've reached an agreement. It's nice and calm. Or I can use the second sense of it. Can I have a piece of pie? Like a part of something. Can I have a piece of pie? Mean and mean. Mean and mean. Now this one's even worse because we spell it the same. The spelling stays the same, but this one has at least 4 different meanings. So this can mean as in significado. What does it mean? If we talk about mathematics or statistics, it can be el medio, like the middle point. It can be the mean. If we talk about a person and their personality, they could be muy malo, really mean, like not very nice, cruel kind of person. And also, in the sense of a person, someone that doesn't spend money. Or in Spanish we would say tacaño. So you're really stingy, never spend money, not generous, very mean. Let's give some examples of that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Quite a significado. What do you mean? Or, the mean of this sequence is 7.5. We talk about statistics. The mean of this sequence is 7.5. You are so mean, muy malo. You are so mean. And the last one, he never spends money. He's really mean, very stingy. Tacaño. He never spends money. He's really mean. The last example we have, weather and weather. Yeah, here we go. So, weather as in clima, and weather as in como sí, como tomar decisión, sí, weather. Yeah? Let's show those ones. So we could say, the weather is getting worse. The weather is getting worse. Whether we like it or not. Right, it's another way of saying if, in that sense. If we like it, whether we like it or not. So it's not our decision, whether we like it or not. Okay, so there's some examples of what we would technically call homophones, or words that sound alike, often different spellings, always very different meanings. There are actually quite a lot of these. This is only a short list of them, but something to listen for, because we have to listen carefully to the sentence to work out with the rest of the words in it what the context is, what's it really about, because if you switch the meanings, it won't make sense. So I hope you found that one useful. Déjame saber en los comentarios. And until next time, from Medellin, cheerio.